Hey, hello, and welcome to another weekly weigh-in update. If you are new here, hi, my name is Rachel, and I am currently losing weight on the One-to-One Diet by Cambridge Weight Plan. This was week 33. Cannot believe it. I don't know where all these weeks have gone. I say it every week. It sounds really cliche, but it is so true. Like, honestly, once you get into this plan and you start doing it, the weeks just compound on themselves, and before you know it, you're like 33 weeks down. Like, that is just crazy to me. But anyway, 33 weeks, and it will be no shock to anybody that I lost another £2 this week. Very nearly 2.5. We're going to count it as 2. So yes, consistency is my middle name. It appears, because £2 is just what my body wants to lose. And honestly, I think I could change anything up at the minute, and that is just where I'm gonna kind of sit. But it's fine. Like, is there part of me that's like, oh, I wish I could be a little bit more? Of course there is. Like, of course I would love to see 3, 4, 5 pounds every week on the scales. But if my body is not going to give me 3, 4, 5 pounds on scales, and I'm following plan and I'm doing exercise, which will impact your losses, then who am I to argue with it? I just got to be happy with it, take it, and move forward. So yeah, another £2, which takes my total loss to 7 stone 10 pounds. So it's all adding up, guys. Like, it is frustrating when you wish that things would just go quicker, but at the same time, as long as you keep getting consistent results, they will build on each other and you will get to goal. And because I am now incorporating more exercise, I am building muscle, and your losses do tend to slow down a little bit because you're putting that stress on your body, but my body's shape is just changing incredibly. Like, I am loving the results I'm seeing in the mirror. So yeah, whilst the scale may say £2, I'm buzzing with that because everything else is going in the right direction. So my body fat this week dropped by another 0.5%, which is incredible. My muscle mass went up by another £0.5, which is just mental. And my metabolic age dropped. So when I first weighed in 2 weeks ago on my new Snazzy scales, and they're the Renpho ones on Amazon, they're only like 20 quid. My metabolic age was 36, and I was like, I'm 30. However, I would have loved to have stepped on them when I started planning, because I honestly think my metabolic age would have been like over 50. And considering I was 29 at the time, like maybe even worse, it would have been appalling. So to see my metabolic age drop down to 35 is a really reassuring thing. And I hope now that that keeps dropping until it gets to either 30 or even below. Like, I would take it going below, but I'd be happy with it anywhere around my actual age would be nice. So yes, remember, it's not about one measurement. It wasn't initially for me in the beginning. In the beginning, I just wanted to see that scale drop every week. I didn't care about anything else. However, there has to come a point in your journey where your whole worth and and when I say worth, I don't mean as a person, I mean just within, like, the worth of your efforts that you've put into that week are not all determined by a number on a scale. No one should be determined by a number on a scale regardless. But when you are putting a lot of work in, it's very easily to be disheartened when that scale doesn't reflect what you think the effort output was from yourself that week. Because it is just one measurement. And actually, since I've got the scales that give me all the other snazzy bits and bobs on there, I don't understand all of them, but I've got them, and I'm seeing my fitness improve with the running. Weighing in on a Tuesday has just become just something that happens, and I'll see what the results are. Though I could bet my mortgage that it'll be £2 every week, because it has been £2 every week, I think, now for 5 weeks. But that means that that's £10 down. And yeah, I just think you need to just be accepting of what your body is giving you. And part of me learning to love myself and love my body is respecting it enough to say, do you know what, if that's what you're going to do for me this week, then thank you. And I'll continue to try really taking care of you again into this next week. So there wasn't a lot that happened this week. Oh, there was. I went out for my first meal. How did I forget that? Oh, gosh. these weeks just go by so quickly. So yes, I had my first meal out. So because I've been on plan the majority of the time during lockdown, there hasn't really been the opportunities to go out for meals. I started plan right at the end of December, pretty much January, whenever we went into the third lockdown. And I'll be honest with you, it was a real blessing in disguise because there was no functions, no social events, no birthdays, no nothing that I had to attend. However, there was a different kind of pressure, which I'm sure we've all felt in lockdown, which is takeaways, wine, the lot. Anyway, wherever you were in your journey at whatever point, it was a challenge, but it also had its benefits as well. So whenever we obviously came out of lockdown, I knew that I was going to face the challenge of going out for meals and seeing people again. And this week was that week where I went out for a meal. So we had my team's like afternoon out. We all met up for a meal. We hadn't like met each other before, like all of us. So it was really nice to get together. And we went out to Cardiff to a lovely restaurant called The Botanist. And if you haven't been before, I recommend it because the food was delicious. But I did not go and absolutely stuff my face and drink the Prosecco and do all of that because that is not what I want to do at the minute. Not because plan tells me I can't, not because I'm on a diet and I can't. I didn't want to. I didn't want to go out and eat loads and loads of bad food. So I chose to not do that. I had a lot of messages this week saying like, oh, how did you do it? I hate asking in restaurants. But honestly, guys, it was literally nothing. It was fine. It was absolutely fine. We make such a big thing of this in our heads. And I'll be honest with you, as someone who used to do this, it's excuses. Like it's an easy excuse if it's like, oh, I can't do that. I can't ask the waitress for this. I can't ask the waitress. I'm going to have that burger. It's an excuse. Of course you can. They don't care. Think how many people they're serving in an evening shift or during the day. You're just one more customer. And as someone who works in a industry that really prides itself on delivering good customer service, and for a company, I should say rather, that really prides itself on good customer service, it's so instilled in me that what the customer wants, we will try and accommodate, we'll try and do our best for the customer because they're the most important people to us as a business. And it's the same for restaurants, guys. Like, they need your customer more now than ever. They are not going to care if you're asking for a slightly altered version of something that is on the menu or even something off menu like I chose to do. They want us to enjoy ourselves and be back out there. So yeah, never feel bad for asking for something that maybe is a little bit different. So I just literally said, is there any chance I can have a house salad and a chicken breast grilled with no oil? And she said, oh, they do make the salad with oil, so I'll have to go and check in the kitchen. And I was like, that's fine. I have my bar in my bag, I have my fava beans in my bag. And I was like, if you can't do it, I'm just going to have this bar and these fava beans. Like, it literally doesn't bother me. Once they've all got their food in front of their faces, they are not going to care what I'm eating. They're going to be too immersed in their own food to care about what I'm doing. But she came back and was like, yeah, that's fine. We'll make you a fresh salad. We'll make it as a main and we'll do a grilled chicken breast. And guys, it was delicious. It was delicious. It was really, really nice. I wouldn't say delicious and delightful at the same time then. But it really was delicious. And I enjoyed it. I drank my water. I asked, can I just have a jug of water for the table? And they were, yeah, not a problem. Got me that. And it was lovely. I had some Diet Cokes when I was out. I had like 2 Diet Cokes, one in the first pub we were in, one in the second club we were in after the food. And I felt great and I completely stuck to plan. I enjoyed the company of people. I had a laugh. It was lovely to catch up. Did that food make that night out for everyone? No, I'm sure they enjoyed it. I'm sure it was nice food, but so was my salad. And that is my overarching memory of the evening, is what I ate. The overarching memory is the conversations we had, that we got to meet each other again. So yeah, make the choice that you want to make. If you want to go out and splurge, then do that. But you don't have to, and you don't have to make yourself feel uncomfortable for asking, because literally no one will care. It's only you that cares. So yes, I felt really good after I did that, because I felt like I'd earned my 1-to-1 diet out and about stripes. And now we're back onto this week. Nothing is happening in my life this week, which standard life. Work is quite busy, but that is fine, but like nothing with plan. Obviously, I am now on week 5 of Capture 5K, so I finished week 4 yesterday. It was hard, guys. Like, I think it is a real mental battle, but then like that last minute or two of that run, it's just like, it feels like I'm fighting for every stride, but I did it. I did do my run yesterday evening instead of this morning because I wanted to have a bit of a lie-in this morning because I was up so early with Poppy yesterday. But I'll be going out for my first run of week 5 tomorrow morning. So wish me luck. I'm hopeful that it will be fine. I know I'll do it. It's just how painful it's going to be to get to the end of it, but it will be worth it in the end. I know it will. I have this goal. I want to be able to enjoy going out for a run and bring that into my life of maintenance and my life going forward. I want to have a way in which I can, enjoy my weekends or going out with friends and have that kind of counterbalance to it. And running is just working wonders for me at the minute. My body, the changes in it are just incredible, and I'm really excited to see where this fitness part of my journey will take me. It's hard, but it is so worth it. And yeah, I'm so proud of myself again for starting it and finishing another week. When I run this run tomorrow, that is halfway through the Couch 5K. I don't know where that time has gone. Again, time just goes so quickly, guys. Like I always say, if you're on plan or you're doing exercise, the days, the hours seem long, but the weeks go so quick. You've just got to get at it and get it done. And know how quickly those weeks will fall on themselves. And then before you know it, you'll be exactly where you want to be. So yes, that is another week in the bag. Jamie weighed in today because I know lots of people ask about Mr. Wildflower. He weighed in today and he lost, I believe, 3.5 pounds. So he smashed his stone within a month target. I think it means that he lost like 18 pounds this month, which is just insane, absolutely incredible. He's completely converted. He's loving life. He's looking amazing. He's feeling better. He's got much more energy. And it just goes to show that the plan works for men and women. And that you can work it really well in family life, because obviously we've got Poppy as well and we're both doing it and it's absolutely fine. So yeah, all is going well here. Looking forward to another week. And I will update you throughout the week. Fingers crossed by next week I would have been able to run for 20 minutes because that is one of the runs on this 5th week, which I'm really nervous about, but I will update you on my stories and we'll see if we get £2 again next week. Probably. But yeah, thank you so much for watching again. Thank you for all of your support, lovely messages and comments. As always, if you've got any questions, leave them down below, and I'll also include Gemma, my consultant's details down below. So if you want to get started on plan, you can go down and check it out. But yes, I will see you all throughout the week. Bye.